Okay, so we're going to be looking for wild foods, common renewable species that the mowers cut down, that keep coming back, that we've been harvesting here for 39 years. I'm Wildman Steve Brill. I'm an environmental educator, naturalist, and author, and we are doing foraging, edible and medicinal plants, plus poisonous ones for the murderers in the group. And we're learning how to use them for food, home remedies, and mayhem. And here's more pokeweed. Okay, whoever wants pokeweed, if you can get over the fence, there's quite a bit of it in here at the right size. I guess I could climb over the fence. If worse comes to worse, I've already had a kid. Pull the outer leaves apart. Go to the very bottom and pull. Yow! And notice this is round. There is a poisonous plant over here called the iris, and some of them are already flowering. And look how they're flattened. Can everyone see that? By the way, when you pick this, you're not killing a plant, because it's a network of underground stems called rhizomes that give rise to the leaves. So it's like picking a leaf off of a tree. You're not killing the tree. I started getting books on edible wild plants. Sadly, most of them were full of mistakes and omissions, but very carefully over a period of years, I learned what the plants were and how to use them, and I've been doing my own experiments in the kitchen ever since.
You have to be very careful though when picking the plants. You have to make sure you know all the characteristics of the plant before you collect them, because if you get a plant wrong,
Yeah, that's not funny. That's a very sad piece of music composed by Chopin.
I have actually been on a tour with Steve once before in like 2018, and I love him. He is incredibly knowledgeable, talented, like has so many talents. He's hilarious. He's good at doing the wind singing. He cooks, he paints, he really does it all. And yeah, Violet as well. This is my first time meeting Violet, and she's like my true hero. She's amazing. The last time I went, I made pestos, I made like a scramble, I made a tea. It's really amazing. I made a delicious brunch right after.
So I've been coming on the tours since I was 2 months old, and when I was like 5 or 6, I started hopping out of the stroller and helping people and kids like finding the plants on the side during our tours. And it was actually when I was 9 that I started co-leading the tours with my dad, and in the beginning of 2019 I started leading my own tours. Everyone says how we're such a great duo, we're such a great team on the tours. Everything's always more fun when he's around. Sometimes my dad is a very humorous person. He tells a lot of jokes. Sometimes he goes too far with the jokes. And I can die of annoyance.
Oh, it's terrible. She bosses me around and finds all the mushrooms and plants faster than me and steals all my jokes.
No, this isn't, it's like dusty. Do the gout one
It's
first.
dusty. No, I want to do the lamb's quarters first.
Do the lamb's quarters first.
Okay, so this is called lamb's quarters. Chenopodium album is the scientific name. Plants have lots of common names that can be quite confusing. It's also called Good King Henry and white goosefoot. The latest science shows that you learn things much better if you're having fun, and all the indigenous cultures would include stories, folklore, music, and other entertainment along with the info.
Don't be afraid to try them. Actually, do be afraid to try it, because if you're afraid to try it, you'll be chicken, and it's called chickweed. If you're chicken, you'll love it.
Yeah, chickens love chickweed. So does Violet's parakeet.
I've been interested in learning more about foraging, I guess, just feeling a deep craving to like feel more intimate with the natural world.
Oh, here's one we can pick. All right, 1, 2, 3. Okay, your turn.
Okay. So this is called sassafras. So sassafras has 3 kinds of leaves. It has a leaf that's shaped kind of like a T-Rex foot. It has a leaf that is shaped like an oval. And it has a leaf that's shaped like a mitten.
I knew the names of most of the plants, but I did not know how to identify a lot of them, like I didn't know about like the hairs on the chickweed, and like I definitely would have eaten a bitter dock if I didn't know that they look exactly the same.
Sassafras.
Yeah.
They used it to make root beer.
Yeah.
That's what they used originally.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna make root beer later.
First, because there's burdock at the bottom of this hill.
Okay. Okay, if you're going to start foraging, learn a few plants that are common and renewable really, really well. Be 100% sure you have the right plant, and then slowly add to your repertoire.
This.
Okay, it's my turn.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is called goutweed. There are large ones and small ones. The ones you want to collect to eat are the small ones. So everyone gets some of this. They grow under the larger ones. Where?
Oyster mushroom. Oyster.
That's
Oyster
worth
mushroom.
climbing
Get
over.
it! Get it! Get the mushroom. It's a really good. It's like a choice mushroom. There's 3 levels of. There's good, and there's like edible, and there's like choice, and choice is the best one.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. It's really, really good.
This is called the Brillophone. You shape your hands into cups, one higher than the other. Air from this hole goes into your mouth, and you hold your breath like you're going to swallow or yawn. I learned it from my dad, and I taught it to my daughter Violet, so you could say it's been handed down through the generations. This is The Preacher by Horace Silver.